Hey guys, Jerry here from Balance Community. I'm out here to talk about an issue that's come up with the Alpine WebLock 5.0 anti-slippage method. Let's describe what the issue is and talk about how we can solve it. Alright, so here we have the Alpine WebLock 5.0 rigged with blue using the recommended tail tie-off method with a carabiner, oval Balance Community carabiner. So what's happening is on lines that have a lot of dynamics or that are subjected to a lot of shock loads like leash falls or big bounce tricks like in freestyle high lines, the tie-off gets super tight and this carabiner gets pretty darn lodged inside of this method. And the way that we recommended to loosen it is to ratchet the carabiner like this. And what happens is the loaded strand right underneath the carabiner, right there, rubs on the inner edge on the front becket bar. And that, in a few cases, has actually cut through some layers of the webbing, causing irreversible damage and rendering that spot of the webbing to be pretty much unsafe to use. And so that's a huge problem. And it's most common in very dynamic lines or lines that see a lot of shock loads like freestyle high lines, lines rigged with high-tech webbing, or just like a beginner high line that sees a lot of leash falls. And so I'd like to show you guys an alternative way to tie off the tail that's a lot safer for your webbing, just as effective as stopping the anti-slippage, or stopping the slippage rather. And it actually, I think it has a few other benefits as well, which I will cover as soon as we go over it. So let's jump into that. All right, so once you get enough tension on your line, or you're done retensioning your line, what you're gonna wanna do is take the tail and suck it down behind the becket and pull about 2 meters of slack through. Now we have like a 1 meter long bite pulled through. And you're going to take that bite and go up behind the center diverter. Just like that. And now we're going to tie a poppable fisherman knot. That's my own term. I don't know if it's the right one, but I like the name of it. So what you're going to do is locate the actual tail of the webbing. Coming straight off the WebLock here. It's going up, it's this strand. We want this strand to be on the outside of the knot the whole time. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go around the entire device 2 times. And we're gonna make a cross at the top after the first go around. And then on the second go around, we're gonna pass a bite through this hole right here. So we don't want to put this tail directly through because when this gets tight, that's not going to be releasable, and that's a problem. So you'll fold, so you have 4 strands of webbing, and you're going to pass that through. And that's your double fisherman's. And the fact that we're putting a bite through makes it poppable. So now we're going to just follow the webbing around the device and get it cinched up. Pull here, and then when it's pretty decently tight, you want to pull this until there's just barely any room there and stick that through. And cinch that down, and there we go. That's the finished poppable double fisherman's. And now you can take this tail and tie it off to your anchor or however you finish your anchors up like that. And one of the cool things I like about this is it gives you just about this perfect amount of webbing in the tie-off that if you need to retension your line, it's good to go. Just undo the tail tie-off and you have enough to pull slack in. You don't have to mess with your anchor tie-off at all, which is really nice. That covers the new method. This will also be shown in the updated WebLock 5.0 instruction booklet, so keep an eye for that. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me directly on Facebook, Instagram, whatever, or email, or leave a comment below, and I'll try to get back to you with as much information as I can. Thanks for watching.